I'm Adrian Starre as Alvy,
I'm Ginny Berry as Annie Hall.
and this is an adaptation of a scene from Annie Hall, updated to present-day California. There's an old joke. Two elderly ladies at an upscale restaurant in the city. The first one says to the second one, "The food, this place is awful. The food is just terrible. I don't think I can eat another bite." And the second one says, "Oh, I know. And the portions are so small." That's essentially how I feel about life. It's nothing but loneliness and misery, and suffering and unhappiness. Yet it's over much too soon. There's actually another old joke that's relevant here. It's usually attributed to Groucho Marx, but I think it appears actually first in Freud, in his discussion of wit and how it relates to self-conscious. And it goes something like, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but he says, "I would never belong to a club that would allow someone like me as a member." And until a couple years ago, that basically summed up my dating life as an adult. I mean, why would I want to go out with somebody whose standards were so low they'd be willing to date the likes of me? So, but now Annie's breaking up with me. And I still can't get my head around that. I mean, I keep going over and over it in my mind, sifting through all the details, trying to figure out where we went wrong, where I went wrong, where I screwed it up. I mean, it's not like I blame her for leaving me. I know I can be a heavy person. I know I take life too seriously. I mean, I hear that often enough from my students, but God, Annie was the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't believe I've gone and ruined it. Like I said, it's not like I blame her. I just, you know, I guess I just wish she'd take me with her when she leaves me, you know? The Collected Poems of Sylvia Plath. That would be hers. Now, Death and Western Thought, that would be mine. Maya Angelou, hers. The Secret, definitely hers. Annie? Annie!
Yeah?
Hey, oh, there you are. Whose copy of Catcher in the Rye is this? You know?
Well, I guess if it has my name in it, it's mine.
Oh, so it has. So does this copy of Lord of the Flies. And this copy of Slaughterhouse-Five. Annie, what the hell? I mean, did you go writing your name in all my books or something?
No.
I mean, did you know this day was coming? And were you planning for it or something?
No, Alvy, you wanted this breakup as much as I do.
I mean, it's the mature thing to do, I suppose. But, I don't know. I just don't think I should have to lose all my books in the process, you know?
Look, I'll make it simple for you. All the books on death and dying are yours. The poetry books are mine.
Well, not the Edgar Allan Poe.
Definitely not the Edgar Allan Poe.
Annie, you remember this?
Oh,
Do you
God.
remember this book? The Denial of Death.
Oh,
This is the first book that I ever got you.
yeah.
Do you remember that day?
Like it was yesterday.
Where were we?
We were at the Abandoned Planet bookstore in the
Planet,
city.
that's right.
I remember you were trying to tell me to start reading some more serious stuff
Well, you know.
so that I could understand that the world is divided into two
categories.
the horrible and the miserable.
miserable.
Geez, I feel like there's an enormous weight off my back.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, honey.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. It's just that I think it's important for us to develop new relationships to facilitate our personal growth.
Yeah, I suppose this is supposed to be good for both of us, isn't it?
My healing touch therapist thinks this move will really energize my chakras.
I suppose I'm supposed to trust her because my therapist recommended her for you, huh?
Well, right. Why should I put you through all my negativity cycles and auric disturbances anyway?
Do you know what the beautiful part of this is, though?
What?
Is that, I mean, we can always get back together. You know? Because there's no real central problem in our relationship. You know, we just give it a little time.
But Elvie.
And, you know, and we could always, you know, just
Elvie.
take up where we left off. Because there's no real problem going on here.
Okay, sure.
You know something? I'm actually kind of proud of us. I don't think a whole lot of couples could do what we're doing. You know? Breaking up and still remaining friends. I think it's good. This will be good. This will be good.
Hey! My Burning Man button.
Oh God.
Remember that? It
Oh,
was
God,
so
I
much
remember
fun.
that. Yeah, that was so much fun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
The
Lord.
friends we made, the community, the unity, the art,
A bunch of weirdos.
camping in the desert.
That's showering for 7 days. Sleeping on the ground like animals. God.
It was one of the best times we ever had.
Oh, that was one of the best times.
As for the rest of these, impeach Reagan, impeach Bush, impeach Schwarzenegger? I think the rest of these must be yours.
Ginny, The Secret. Well, maybe I ought to read this. Scene.